sis, welcome back to my channel. It's Adunni of ADUNNI'S Space again, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to make this coily crochet braid yourself at home. I'm using this old extension I have at home. It's purple in color, or you can say 99J, dark purple, whatever shade. If you're new on my channel, you're welcome. I am Adunni and I am a content creator based in Abuja, Nigeria. I share hair tutorials to help you save more while looking good. Okay, so the first thing I did is to create a loop for my crochet braid. This is actually very important. You can't skip this step, because if you don't create a loop for your braid, there is no way you can crochet it to your hair, like to your hair, to the hair on your head. So I'm going to show you guys a closer look of how I created the loop. But basically, to create a loop, you just have to put your extension over the line that you have prepared, and you want to twist your extension or whatever, maybe a Brazilian wool or whatever you're using. You want to make sure that you twist it at least 3 times, so that will serve as your loop. And after that, you can continue braiding up until the desired length you want before coiling it. As you guys can see what I did in the video, I went ahead to show you guys a closer look of how I twisted and how I braid, and I think I did it like 3 times, 1 2 3, yes. So I'll be back. So I believe you saw how I made the knots and how I made the loop. I gave it 2 knots at the tip so that it doesn't unravel till I'm ready for the next step. So when I am done, I had a total of 32 strands, because what I'm using it for does not require like a full head strands. Do you guys get? Yes. So make sure that you're subscribed, you turn on post notification, and you will definitely see what I will be using this particular one for in the next video immediately after this one. Okay, so make sure you're subscribed. Like, click the subscribe button and turn on post notification. Click the bell beside the subscribe button. That way YouTube will notify you when I upload my next video. So what I went ahead to do is to trim the braids individually. I like when my braids are neat. I like when my hair is neat. So I definitely can't skip this part. If you feel like your braids are neat enough and they don't need you trimming it, it is totally okay for you to leave it untrimmed if it doesn't require. But I doubt I doubt it. There will still be some little flyaways, right? Exactly. So after trimming, the next thing I went ahead to do is to get my bending rollers. Guys, I feel like I just feel happy when I'm filming hair tutorials. Like, I enjoy filming hair tutorials. I haven't used this in a long while. I haven't filmed a proper video, a proper tutorial in a long while. And let me know what you would like to see on this channel. Okay, let me know what you would like to see in the comment section. Drop suggestions. Feel free to tell me what you want me to do. So the next thing I went ahead is to take 3 strands of each braid and coil it around my bending rollers. I don't know if this thing has another name, but that's what I've been used to calling it from way back. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I wrapped the hair around the bending rollers. You want to make sure that while wrapping the hair around the bending rollers, that you are also twisting the hair. So I just want you guys to watch closely what I am doing. Right, twist, then wrap, twist, then wrap. So basically that was what I did for all of the strands. I did 3 each, and I had 2 extra, so I just did 2, like the last 2. Another thing I want you guys to take into consideration is the fact that you can see that I made sure that I am twisting each strands of braids, like each set, in the same direction, so that by the time I use it, one coil is not facing left and another one is facing right. Do you guys understand me? I'm sure I'm going to like, you guys are going to see what it looks like when I unravel the coils. Okay, so you understand what I'm trying to explain in this part better. One more tutorial and we'll move to the next step. Okay. Please, I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Yes, I know we have 3 months left. 2 months and a few weeks, right? I'll be very happy if you guys can do that for me. And oh, happy new month. Happy new month. You guys will definitely be seeing this video, I think, on the 3rd of October. So happy new month to you. I wish you guys all the best. And yes, I can smell Christmas. I can smell Christmas. Guys, so this is basically how I made sure that I called the braid around the bending rollers to have that cute coily tip. Like, guys, I honestly can't wait for you guys to see what I'm using this for on my hair. It's not the regular crochet that you see. It's something different. You might have seen it before, but it's different. Okay, yeah. So for the next step, after I had done everything, I went ahead to dip it in hot water. I didn't add anything to the hot water. It's just water that I boiled. Okay, just ordinary water. I didn't add anything, but you can go ahead to add conditioner, oil, or any of those things. But for me, I didn't add anything. I also forgot to mention that after wrapping around with the bending rollers, I went ahead to trim the body of the bending rollers. Yes, I know I could just let it be, but no, I went ahead to trim it. So on this particular day, it was raining a lot, like it was raining, so I couldn't air dry it. So I just left it to hang on here for about, I think, 2 hours while I do other things in the house. And after 2 hours, it was still a bit damp. It wasn't totally dry. It wasn't damp. You know, when we go to the salon and we put our braids in water, so that was what it was still feeling like. So because I wanted to finish filming this tutorial on this particular day, I went ahead to use my blow dryer to dry it while it was still hanging with the bending rollers in it, because I needed it to be well dry so that my curls can stay in shape. All right, yeah. So I did this. I think this took about 10 minutes. Yes, just make sure that it's at least properly dried. Okay, so then I went ahead to unravel the braids from the bending rollers, and guys, this hair gave. I ate up this hair. What is that thing, Christy? Like, it came out looking so beautiful, and I did not even regret doing this particular style. Guys, look at the coil. Look at the coil. So nice. Really so nice. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. It's really so nice. So what I went ahead to do is unravel each of it like that. Don't worry, your coil is going to be in place. Don't worry. So if you want like a tighter coil, you make your coil, you make the wrapping very close. If you want loose coil, you make the wrapping not as close as I did mine. Do we get it? Do we? So guys, after unraveling it, I want you guys to see what the coil is looking like. And this is what I was saying, like you can see that the coils are facing the same direction. So I went ahead to blow dry it again, not because of anything, just because I wanted it to be more dried up. Like that was just basically the reason why I still went ahead to blow dry it. And you can see that the coils are facing one direction, they are not fighting each other. So I went ahead to trim the tip and separate the coil. So you want to be very careful while separating the coil, and that was the major reason why I trimmed the tips, so it's easier for me to separate the coils, right? Yeah. So guys, look at it. Look at it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and do not forget to scroll down and watch more tutorials that you definitely find helpful. And this is the end of today's video. Let me know if you find it helpful, and do not forget to share with someone who you also think would want to recreate something like this. Okay, yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.